Welcome back to Triple Scoop. Today, on our music segment, we're going to be discussing the hottest debate in music, Certified Lover Boy versus Donda. I'm here with Ben, who's going to be discussing Certified Lover Boy, Brian, who's also going to be discussing Certified Lover Boy, and Derek, who's going to be on the right side and be on Donda.
Thank you. I'm glad that you said the right side.
Derek, we're going to start with you. Why do you think Donda's better?
Donda, first of all, I know everyone's like, oh, the hype of Donda. It took so long to finally drop Donda. But it's not like it dropped and we were disappointed. Mm-hmm. There's so many great songs. There's so many memes from it. It's so great that Drake really has nothing on Kanye.
That's the thing, though. You said that there's, first of all, speak for yourself with the disappointment thing. We waited so long for it, and then it came out as a meme. Like there's so many more.
It's called marketing. Kanye is a genius in ways that you would never understand.
Kanye hasn't had a good album in years. That's the problem.
No. He had Jesus is King, which was bad.
Why do you think that?
Because.
But besides that,
like everyone knows like it's older stuff, but nowadays name like anyone that just sits down and listens to Jesus is King. Anyone that sits down like.
You name one bad album. One album.
Everybody likes to bring
became
up
notorious for being a bad album.
Okay,
and now you have all these memes that are coming from Donda, and like you start out the album as just Donda chant, and that's
Donda.
Do you call that like good
It's called
music?
an intro.
It's an intro.
It's not a song. It's an intro.
But it's still like an intro that might not turn everyone on to the rest of the album. Like when I hear that,
I
I'm
don't
like,
think anyone
what am I
listens to
about
the first 30
into?
seconds and then goes, is he just going to chant Donda for an hour and a half? Yeah, I'm not listening to this.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. You jump into the next track, and I'm just not. It doesn't grab me.
You're disrespecting the memory of Donda.
It doesn't grab me.
You're really going at Donda West right now.
Ben, what do you think?
I don't appreciate it.
No, I'm just gonna say this now. We're talking about Drake, the best artist of our generation, and there's no question about it. You can't.
Ben, real quick, there's the door. Get out.
I mean, you can't discredit me when I say that. Drake is the best artist of this generation. There's no question about it. That is why Certified Lover Boy
He's not
is
the
just.
best. He's the most popular. Let's get that straight.
He's the best. Okay, but
no.
You look at Certified Lover Boy, which is better than Donda. I'm gonna say it straight up. It's better than Donda. What other artist can you say can use his what's it called? His cover, right? As pregnant emojis.
Kanye West with the black
Kanye
cover
100% good.
But it's pregnant emojis, and people
the Donda cover's
are
just
loving it.
No one's loving it.
Yeah, that's boring.
No one's loving it.
That's
no
boring.
one's loving it.
It's funny.
Did you see Lil Nas
Because
X?
only Drake
He made fun of it.
Because only Drake can drop that cover, and people will like it. If anybody else does it, nobody will listen to it.
That's just a factor of that he's popular.
Yes. People made jokes
so what?
off the album.
Just because he's popular doesn't mean it's a good album.
It's a great album.
No. The jokes about Drake's album were more concerning lyrics of being like, what did he just say? Kanye's, at least you were like, yo, that's funny.
Kanye's always been known for his corny lyrics.
Yeah, and he always has
Drake has never been known for his corny lyrics.
No.
He's been known for his cringe lyrics.
Yes.
Now,
there's a difference in the
music.
memes. The memes for Drake are more cringeworthy, but the ones for Donda are hilarious.
Now, instead of talking about the cover and actually talking about the album, here's what I have to say about the album. I think Certified Lover Boy is overbloated. Drake said in a bunch of interviews that it was going to be 12 to 14 songs, and it was going to be just like Nothing Was the Same, a cohesive album with a thought. Instead, he comes out with 22 tracks with a bunch of filler on it. There's no cohesive thought on there. It's just him saying the same exact thing over and over and over again. Champagne Poetry, the intro song, sounds just like Free Smoke off More Life. It's literally the same exact chipmunk sample that Kanye started. Fountains sounds like a much worse One Dance. If you literally play the two songs next to each other, this is the same exact beat pretty much. Let's see, Fair Trade with Travis Scott. It's a good song,
That's
right?
a great song.
You guys think it's a good song,
It's a great song.
Now, let me put it like this. Now, do you remember Company off If You're Reading This Was Too Late 6 years ago?
Yes.
That song is 10 times better than Fair Trade, and that's from 6 years ago. You mean to tell me he couldn't improve in 6 years or even change the style?
He has improved. He has improved.
Not on that song.
Yeah, but just in general, Drake as an artist has improved tremendously.
He has
It
improved.
shows in this album. It shows in this album. You say there's filler in this album. I do not think there is. There's filler in Donda. Tell the Vision.
Yes.
Tell the Vision. You
He's
cannot
not
tell.
he's not even on it.
He's not even on it. That's filler. You're telling me a Pop Smoke song, it's a sample. It's not even a legit song, because the legit song was on Faith.
What's the
Pop
last
Smoke's
song?
album.
What's the last song on Certified Lover Boy named?
Off the top of my head, I don't memorize the track
You're
list in
attacking
order.
certain Donda songs?
No.
Why don't you look at the ones like Jail or Jail Part 2? Both Jail Part 2 when Marilyn Manson starts singing, pristine, amazing.
Yeah, I'm not discrediting Jail. I'm saying you can't say there's Drake filler
and not
say
Kanye
Kanye
filler.
has filler on his album because there's clearly filler.
There's no filler. It is
I-
pure.
I
art.
You think
You're
that
telling
there's...
me
I can listen to
Television,
songs.
No.
Television, which is Pop Smoke sample that already came out on his own
It's an
album.
interlude. It's
Without
not
Kanye.
It's an interlude.
Without
Yeah, it's an
Kanye.
interlude. There's plenty of
No,
songs that are
but
interludes.
at least-
doesn't
All
have
right,
to
so,
be
all right, you're right.
A
So
lot of
television.
a lot of interludes on albums have a dash next to it and say
Say
interlude.
interlude.
Just because it doesn't say interlude doesn't mean it's
I
not
think
an
you're
interlude.
failing to realize that television doesn't have Kanye on it, but Europe is Heartbreak, the interlude on Certified Lover Boy, has no Drake on it. So
It's the same thing, but he because he marked it as a interlude, it's
Interlude.
okay.
no friends in the industry. Everybody loves that song, right? It's dissing Kanye on it and everything. Sounds just like Nonstop. It's the same exact
If
flow
it ain't
and a
broke,
little
don't fix
bit
it.
changed to the
No,
beat.
that's not how music works.
Girls Want Girls, go play Times Fly off Dark Lane Memo Tape. It's the same exact thing. With the worst lyric I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say the lyric, so I won't.
We all
But
know
it's-
the
we
lyrics
all
you're
know
talking
what
about.
we're
No.
talking about here.
But you're saying it sounds the same. Have you listened to In Too Deep? In Too Deep is something we've never heard from Drake.
I agree. That's one of the hot. The second half,
he-
not the first half. The first half put me to sleep. The second half woke me up.
The first half is great. The whole song is great.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to disagree on that. I think the first half of the song sounds like every other sad Drake song I've ever heard in my life.
But what I'm saying is you're saying it's, all the same stuff. He switched up a lot of his stuff on this album, and it shows. And that's why it outsold
I just listed a
Donda.
bunch of things
and
that were
that's why it outsold Donda. That's why it outsold Donda.
I
It's the
think-
highest grossing album this year.
Sales mean nothing.
I think that
Sales
it
mean
It
what?
means
also
something.
No.
It's
Sales
It just
mean
means
nothing.
that you
reason.
people will buy anything Drake puts his name on.
I think
That's
Drake
all
could
it
fart
means.
into a mic and just do anything and it would sell. It would go number one in the first week. Easy.
Yeah, easily. He
Easy.
could have done a Donda chant at the beginning, and people would have been like, "This is art." But Kanye does it, and you're like, "Oh, he's crazy."
He is crazy, but that's a conversation.
crazy 'cause
for-
he's a genius.
That's a conversation for another time. But to conclude, what I
Okay.
have to say about Certified Lover Boy is that it is way better than Donda. There's no question about that.
Can we just-
Drake is the greatest artist of this
Wrong.
generation, maybe of all
Wrong.
time.
Wrong. Can we
Maybe
agree?
of all
Can
time.
we agree? Can we agree that if Kanye West got into beef with Drake, Kanye would rip Drake apart?
No.
100%.
No.
Drake
How?
couldn't handle. Hold on. No. Drake couldn't handle beef with Pusha T.
He wasn't allowed to drop his
Don't
Let
care.
Next diss track. He wasn't
Hold
allowed
on.
to drop it. They were
Oh, he
saying
wasn't
that-
allowed?
They were
He wasn't
supposed to
allowed?
say.
No, he said on the barbershop he didn't want to.
He said it doesn't matter. It would have ended his career. That's
No,
it.
it wouldn't have.
Drake
There are
over
things
Kanye.
that Pusha
Classy.
T.
Drake over Kanye any day of the week. I don't care.
Kanye would rip
I'm done.
apart Drake. Kanye would rip apart Drake.
So I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. Ben, you're sticking to your gun, Certified Lover Boy. Brian,
Yes.
Certified
Yeah.
Lover Boy. Derek,
I agree that I'm worth two more.
you're on the right side of history. That's gonna conclude it for this episode of Triple Scoop. We hope to see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in.